G'day guys, and welcome to yet another episode of the Ultimate Journey. And we are yet to grab a win in this series. And I do put it down to, first of all, friggin' EA setting me up with these ridiculous sides and even laggy teams, in which I will not be attempting ever again, as that was just very, very frustrating to actually play the game. But we do decide to lock in a good keeper, as our Korean, I think he was Korean, keeper was just not doing anything for us, and he was just too slow, to be honest. So we go ahead and grab Fabio from the Brazilian league, I do believe, and this might be the starting block for where our first team comes from. That's right, first team. This is not going to be a series where I just stick to the same team. This is where I will be developing a team and then moving on to another and creating hybrids from that as transitions into new teams. So this might be the starting block for our new team and making a team for the Brazilian League. That was a bit of a ramble, but I think you know what I'm trying to get at. So that's where we slow him in, and we see that our silver centre forward will need some fitness just to carry him through, because we would hate for him to go down with an injury, as he is one of our best players, which is very hard to do, but that is the case, unfortunately. But after a long time of searching, we do find this guy, and he was just, I don't know what he was doing. Just having a little cheeky bat or something in the corner of his room, but he just did not want to play. And after a while of waiting, he finally decides to have a crack. And we decide to change around the old kits. I'm happy with whatever. And Choc Thunder will be our third opponent in this series. We'll check out his team. He's got average chemistry, but he's got quite a bit of pace up front with Jermaine Defoe leading the attack. But a very, very odd side, and his best player in Mark Schwartz, I'd say, not being biased to us Australians, but he's a quality keeper for Fulham, and of course for the Socceroos back down under. But here we are in our third game, hoping to get a win. We had a loss in our first, got a draw in the second. Surely this is the way it should pan out with a win to Pepsi FIFA. So here we are, getting things underway. Choc Thunder, but he loses the ball straight away, whacking an early cross, and we just don't have the legs to get across to that ball and put it into the back of the net. But sure enough, we win the ball back, working it around, trying to get past his gold side. But for some reason, he was just like, "Oh, no, stuff it. You can have a second chance," and that is exactly what happens. But unfortunately, we cannot get the shot away into the keeper's goals, and that will end up away from the... Jesus, that was a long run of play, which I had no idea what was going on. But bang, how you like that? A goal to Moreira, however you say that. Moreira, I don't even know. But he scored a goal, and the first goal that we take the lead in for this series. And a lovely strike, a very lovely strike with his left foot. Top left-hand corner, and once again, nothing the keeper can do about that. However, Choc Thunder decide to make their own attempt at scoring, and boom, how you like that? Finesse it around the right-hand side, and nothing the keeper can do. Probably a bit too keen with my pressing of the Y button, and not putting too much faith into Fabio, perhaps. But luckily there, he makes an excellent save, and we will go up front with a great cross, but the diving header falls to no avail, and no goal is awarded. But we get away, blast away, whack in across, get our noggin onto it, and boom, we've taken the lead once again. Betch with a beautiful header, knocking it through the empty goals, and that will make it 2-1 to Pepsi FIFA. And what a excellent bit of play there from our boys, linking up, and something we have not seen very much of in this series, as the chemistry is a major factor. But here we are. Gouffran, our main French bloke, goes bang, and how you like that? We've scored 3. 3 goals for our boys in the first half, and with our chemistry, it really is hard to believe. But we have done it, and a real serious problem for our new bloke, Choc Thunder, whoever we're playing. We just get a cheeky header, and you don't see that happen very often. It was just coming at a very slow pace, and I held down LB and shot with B, and it was a little chip header, just popping it over the keeper. And he absolutely showed himself, did Mark Schwarzer. But once again, working the wing, doing what we want, earning our ball, and blasting it through to our Demorado, and just missing the Chipovic over the Topovic. But that will frustrate him too much, as he does not want to lose legitimately against his bronze side, and he will rage like a little baby. We have got our first win, guys. We have got our first win, and we have our first rager. Please don't send him a message, as he's probably a bit upset. But excellent stuff from our boys, and that will be our 4 points into the 5th division. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you leave a like, and of course you should comment, because I do reply to you every single time, even if I'm at work. A few people will figure that out. But yes, of course, I will see you tomorrow.